Alright, we're going to start by removing our video card first. Right? Video card is very important because it's the most expensive thing I have in here. Put it here, push the button, it locks in place. I work outdoors and I want to start filming some of the stuff, and this is one way we're going to do it. We're going to capture with our camera, our cell phone, or a regular camera if you want. You can mount either or, but I'm going to mount it to this table here because on this one I have it too thick, but we're going to see if it's possible or not, which most likely you're not. So this is the actual table mount, you guys can see, and you got, it's an adapter. This actually pretty works with a lot of different additional stuff, and it has a long extension too. So we're gonna set it up and see how it looks. All right, I'm gonna show you a couple of things you can do. So this is the actual mount for the table, right? This goes here. Now this part right here is for the tube because you go actually elevate more. So you want to lower it down first, all right? Make sure you have access to elevate with this one or lower it down if you want. So we're gonna keep it as is right now. We're gonna lower it down, lock it in place here. So we'll move. If you need to increase the size, you can by actually increasing from here. So if you guys can see, this is how you're going to mount it from the bottom. All right, mounting it, opening more till it locks in, locking in place. Look at that. So you have your camera mount in here and a base. This is pretty much the base that you want. We do have extra bases for those kind of scenarios that we want to loosen it up and connect it. We have that. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, if you guys notice, it doesn't have the actual clip, and this is my personal one. It did not come with one, all right? I don't know if it was lost or it's not included, but I wish they included because this company is horrible at making these kind of products that they keep changing it, all right? So in fact, I have 3 of the same company and they're not the same, all right? I got 4 or 5 different versions of it and they're not the same. They're not universal. So this is one of the bad things that I don't like about this thing, all right? But other than that, it's a great item. This thing rotates pretty much anywhere you want. When you drop something in here, you have to push it down and it locks in, all right? That's how pretty much it is. When you unlock it, it'll fall down. Make sure you push it down, the actual item, all right? Or it's gonna fall. Now, it does have a lock. If you guys, I'm gonna show you guys the lock. It has this lock in here, and this is for the ball head to move anywhere pretty much. And you lock it in place, this thing will move, all right? If you want to lock this rotation too, you can do that, and it's solid, all right? So it's gonna stay fixed. And look at this. I'm actually hitting it, and it's not that much movement. Now, when I'm talking about this thing here, push this button to start it, all right? Push the button, get this in place, or if you guys can see that, and then you have to push the button and it locks in place, and that's how it locks in solid. Now it will not release it until you actually push the button, all right? And that's how you make sure you're aware of that, because that's the safety mechanism for any heavy duty equipment, your cameras, your expensive phones. You don't want to break them. So that's a nice feature that I like. Keep it locked. Now this feature, let me unlock it here. This feature right here, if you guys can see, it has an unlock and a lock. If you want to lock it permanent, just rotate to the side. No matter how many times you push the button, this thing won't come out, right? Because you have the lock mechanism. Unlock it, push the button, releases, all right? Very simple. One of the best features is that you can attach different modules for different devices. Now, this is a camera mount, all right? And I use this for many of my equipments. I have double locks and so forth. So remember, you want to face it wherever you want to face it to, all right? So click it, make sure you push it down and it locks in. Now it locks in place and you're ready to actually film. So we're going to set up our camera here, and I'm going to film down some of the stuff so you guys can see how it works. I do film a lot with my Pocket 3, and I like to use this as a regular camera, but it's a 4K camera, blogging camera. I like to put it right next to me and follow me. So pushing the button, ejecting it, and I do have an adapter, if you guys can see it, all right? Set up this part and it locks in place. Look at that. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Flipping it over, watch. This thing, I'm going to lock it. Look at that. Flip it over. Look at that. Completely freeless. It's free, if you guys can see it. I don't have to worry about this thing falling down, and this is my Pocket 3, all right? So moving it down, rotating wherever I want, locking it in place. If I want to move the actual system left or right, you can do that. Rotations, easy. I use my Pocket 3 for a lot of filming too, and because I like to see the screen when I'm filming sometimes. So if I open it up and I want to see, say, a dimension out, I just unlock this one. I want to make sure that point it down. Look at this. Point it down. It's a bird's eye view. If I want a better angle, higher, more of the view, I can do that. More of the view, if you guys can see that, more of the view, closer. So if I'm filming, I hit the record, I could just come a top shot like that. You guys see, go lower. Good thing about this devices too, because it's part of the same family, you can unclip it here. You can put this one back in here in place, if you guys can see that. Put it back in place and you're ready to go and shoot somewhere else. So you have options to move this around pretty much anywhere. With your phone, even got easier. So just make sure you push the button, clip it, locks in place. You need, depending on your phone adapter, right? I have a really good one that locks in place too, keeps my phone from moving. And then I'm able to record. So I'm gonna show you guys how this thing works too also too. All right, so if you ever worry about using your cell phone, if people can't afford fancy cameras or anything like that, you could use your cell phone in here. Look at this, how easy it is to actually rotate, videotape this whole thing. So if you want an angle, if you want to talk about, hey, look at this product and so forth, or you want to take it higher, you can do that. And then you could rotate this around, adjust it how you want, come all the way up, show your shot. You can move the camera anywhere angle you want. It doesn't have to be this configuration, but this is a great demo just to show you guys so you could work on your projects. 99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful, and I hope you hit the like and subscribe.